Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to do a little Sephora haul that I did where I went a little bit blush crazy, but on the plus side, I did find quite a bit of dupes. So if you're interested in seeing how bad I have played myself within my own makeup collection, please go ahead and keep watching. And if you don't mind hitting that subscribe button for me, I would greatly appreciate it. I'm going to go ahead and get into it because this is kind of a wild ride, okay? There's a lot to unpack here. So I was pretty undecided on how I was going to do this. I wanted to just do like a quick little haul, just show you this and, you know, be on my way. But now I'm thinking, so I placed a Sephora order. I got it on Thursday, but I was in the middle of reading this book. And then Friday I finished reading the book and I was just so disturbed. Very disturbed. I read really, it was like 4 books back to back that were pretty disturbing, but the last 2 hit me in a way that it was a lot. Anyways, I can get into that in another video if you guys are into books and reading and care to know my thoughts on books that I'm reading, whatever. I did already try 3 of these things because I could not hold out. So I went blush crazy. Okay, pretty much this whole haul, more than half of this haul is blushes. I did pick up 2 of these Givenchy Prisme Libre blushes. These are the 4 colorway ones. I picked up, I'm not even going to try to pronounce this, 2 shades I picked up. Basically, it's shade 2 and shade 5. Their packaging is really cute. I like that it's mirrored. This is the thing that I'm scared about with these. Packaging is like really cute. They're smaller than I thought, but I'm actually kind of glad because it's powder. Yeah, this is the one that I swatched already, I'm pretty sure. Comes with its little puff. I can do a little swatch action. So the thing with these is that there's like the 4 chambers. The using of it, you know, it's like one of those things like you'd have to, in the 4 chambers, you have the 4, you know, color pigments, shades, what have you. You would put it upside down, do like a little shaky shake, and then hope that a shit ton doesn't come flying out. These do have like a glowy finish. They don't have like a completely matte. They're like a satiny finish. Here, let me see if I can. It looks very light on this swatch, but on the face, I don't think it's gonna show up like that. So yeah, like the thing about these blushes is like they're cute, but like using them, like are you gonna get the same amount of the 4 colors every time? Probably not, but is it gonna be such a big difference? That looks very light baby pink. When I dabbed this on, it worked. And the other shade I picked up, which now that I do have both of these in person, this is like a slightly darker shade, the shade 5. Now that I have these like side by side, one is like 5 is like a slightly darker shade than 2. If you can see, this is shade 5 and this is shade 2. I mean, granted, that's not like all 4 of them's kind of hard to get. It's like slightly darker. Now I kind of wish I went with the one that was more of a like orangey, like a burnt sienna terracotta color. I did think about just poking, because this one hasn't been opened or swatched yet, and you see how it has like the sticker that you're supposed to pull and remove. I was thinking about maybe just doing a couple holes in the sticker because it does have the formation of the logo. Now that I have both of these like in person, I don't think that I needed these 2 shades. I don't think that they're going to be, again, this is the shade 2. And then, but now that I have them, it's a lot. Okay, so on here, it's slightly darker, if it'll focus. This is slightly darker. I feel like I am getting mostly one color. But yeah, see, this is what I mean. And I'm going to show you the other blushes I picked up, obviously, where you're going to be like, bro, you did not need to do this. So this is shade 5, and this is shade 2. So yeah, okay, shade 5 is much darker than shade 2. Shade 2 is kind of like that. There was one that was even lighter than this. It was more of a cool toned pink, but I couldn't resist, okay? It's just too cute. I'm not even like a luxury makeup person, but there was something about these that was just like, it was just calling my name. So those are those 2. Shade 2 of the Givenchy and the shade 5. And this is where you're gonna say, like, what is actually wrong with you? Because I did also pick up the Give Beauty Feeling Cheeky Ex-Girlfriend blush, which when you see it, you're gonna be like, are you going through something? I have to say, this is my first time trying anything from Give Beauty, the Gwen Stefani brand. I like the paisley bandana print. I think it's really cute, okay? And this is the shade Ex-Girlfriend, which I'm sure you've seen it. I'm hoping that my light's not gonna like wash it out super bad. But does it ring a bell? Is it ringing a bell to anything? It's just a little close for my liking. So apparently the thing with these blushes, unlike the bronzer duo that I also picked up, is that it's not a cream and a powder. It is a more pigmented matte and then a more, I want to say like luminous. I need this? No. I guess really I don't need any of this. But you know, whatever. I'm a makeup person. So I'm going to do this right next to this side, right? Okay, so they're not as, this is like that, to me, like that baby doll pink. So, okay, so they're, you know, they're different, but they're not, you know, so different that I think you'll be able to tell on the cheek, but that's just me. And then I'm going to go in with the more pigmented, matte shade, which is right here, and see how that compares to the Violene. Okay, see, and this is why you don't make impulse purchases. This is why you look in your collection before purchasing. Because to me, is there enough? Let me see if I zoom you in a little bit. Look at my watch tan line. Oh my god. Those are almost identical. These two. The Violene and the matte shade in the Ex-Girlfriend duo are almost identical to me. I'm honestly so cranky right now because I can't believe I did that. I also picked up the Give Beauty in Stars Aligned. This one was a little bit different. This one wasn't like the others. Pink blush, man, it just like really took this year by storm. This is what Stars Aligned looks like. This is a little bit more of a warm beigey. I have to say, every time I get a whiff of this, I love it. It smells like baby powder with a little something else, but it smells wonderful. I love it. I don't mind scented makeup. I don't know why makeup has to be scented, but I personally don't hate it. I do really like the packaging. The scent doesn't bother me at all. But anyway, same thing with this one. The top shade, if I actually hold it up properly, the top shade in these is, again, the sheer one. I don't want to say sheer. I want to say luminous. I don't mean sheer. So this is the top shade, and then the bottom shade is the more matte shade. I think this would be a really pretty color for like, you want to wear blush but you don't want it to look like you're wearing blush. I think this would be good for like that no makeup look. I think this would be a really good blush. Together, I also picked up the Give Pick It Up bronzer duo. It's a cream contour and powder bronzer duo. I got mine in Toastin', which was the light or medium shade. I don't recall. Looks like this. Looks like this. The cream is supposed to be the contour. So the cream is supposed to be the contour. I feel like that's like a nice, It's cool enough for me, but I wouldn't say that it's too cool that it looks gray. I mean, this is now the powder. This is supposed to be the bronzer, which is slightly, ever so slightly warmer. If it would focus, that would be great. So this is the powder and the cream. I do think this is a good shade. I think especially now that we're going into fall and winter, I think that'll definitely suit me well. And then one more blush that I just could not resist, okay? I couldn't resist picking up the Patrick Ta blush in She's Wanted. This was just too beautiful to not pick up. And it's this like beautiful, like, I'm sure you've seen it. It's gorgeous. It's this beautiful, I hate Patrick Ta packaging only for the fingerprints because it's cute and reflective and all that, but it's like covered in fingerprints immediately. I picked up the shade She's Wanted because it was this beautiful like Merlot. It was just too it was just too beautiful not to. I love that they do have this divider to flip up so that way the creams are not affected by the powders. I just think that this is such a beautiful blush, and it looks intimidating, especially like I am so pale right now. The lights aren't helping with the washing me out either, but I'm pretty pale right now. But I think that this is going to be really gorgeous in the fall and winter for that, like, instead of like sun-kissed, it'll be like, what is it? I don't want to say frostbite because it's like not good. Anyways, I'm going to go in with a tiny little bit, take a little swatch of the cream. And the thing I do like about the Patrick Ta, I think it's very cool that we normally set creams with powders, but for his blush formula, he wants you to go in with the powder first and then go on top with the cream to add, you know, that luminosity. But yeah, I just think, this is me, like, these are light swatches. I'm not really going super crazy on them. I just thought it was a really pretty shade, and yeah, a little bit intimidating, but I think come fall and winter, it's going to be perfect. I think it's gonna be really pretty. I love that there's a cream and a powder in there for you, because you could obviously, you don't have to do it the way that he recommends doing it. You could just use the powder I have, you could just use the cream I have, or you can mix them in whatever way that you want, and I do love that. And then the final three things, I'm gonna get this out of the way. I've been really wanting to try the Charlotte Tilbury, the Magic Vanish Under Eye and Face Cheat for intense color correction. I got mine in the shade 2 medium. I do have the Becca, right? I have the Becca under eye brighteners or correctors, whatever you want to call them. But for a while, I've been wanting to pick this one up because I believe that this one's a little thicker than the Becca ones. The Becca ones are pretty emollient and thin. They're emollient but thin, and sometimes I find that I have to like work with them a specific way. I did swatch this already. It's a color corrector. This is like more of like a peachy, I don't want to say salmon, it's just like more of a peachy. I have really bad dark circles. I'm only wearing concealer now and you can still kind of see them right here. So I really want to pick this up, little thing. And then I also picked up the LYS Beauty Blur Mattify and Set setting spray from LYS. I did already try it just a little bit because I wanted to see what the mister was going to be like. Everybody has their things with misters, right? Like nobody wants to be traumatized by the water droplets all over your face. Again, with the beautiful packaging, like beautiful packaging, but my fingerprints are already all over this. Really pretty packaging. I love LYS's. I love how they keep with their triangular shape. I think it's cute. It's unique. I love it. No smell, and the mister, let's see, I want to see if I can put something in the background so you can see the mister. Maybe if I move my hand. Ooh. One more time. Beautiful. Super fine mist. Not really any smell that I can detect. And then the very last thing I picked up, this is actually a repurchase of the Innisfree Pore Clearing Clay Mask 2X with super volcanic clusters. I love this stuff. I use one up completely, and for me to like completely use up a skincare that's not like a moisturizer or a face wash is pretty rare, and for me to repurchase the same exact thing is pretty rare. I love trying new things, but I did pick up this Innisfree face mask. And that's everything that I picked up for this Sephora haul. Hopefully this will be the last one until at least the VIB sale at the very end of the year. I'm going to try to not purchase anything else in the meantime. Let me know what you think. Are you interested in any of these products? Do you want to see them in a future video? Thank you so much for watching. Again, don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to. If not, I'll see you next time. Bye!